Good evening, viewers. Uh, let's start the class. Today we will discuss what is welfare and market failure and the role of government. Here in this topic, we have to know what is welfare and how market failure happen and the role of government in the welfare approach or in control market failure is the role we will discuss it today class. Okay, let's come. The resources are the resources available in the world are scarce in nature because human wants are unlimited, but the resources to fulfill the wants are limited or it is scarce in nature. So here efficiency come into existence because efficiency calls for optimal production, consumption and distribution of these resources. That means uh, the word efficiency uh, leads to optimal production of the goods and services, and the consumption is optimal and distribution of the resources are optimal of these resources. Okay, the allocation of resources in perfect market, the allocation of resources in perfect market is efficient since there is no any externality like pollution which are in the imperfect competition. In the perfect competition uh, we attain efficiency. Okay, because in that case, in case of perfect competition, what happens, the resources are optimally utilized and here exploitation is low and even zero. And but it is in the imperfect competition, what happens, the prices is more than marginal cost. That's why here exploitation is there or externality is there in the imperfect competition. Okay, uh, Wilbur Pareto defined economic efficiency. What is efficiency? According to Pareto efficient allocation, and allocation of resources is Pareto efficient if it is not possible to make one person better off without making someone worse off. Here, what happens? The resources are utilized in such a manner, that no one is worse off. That means someone are better off, whereas no one is worse off. ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ resource ଗୋଟେ project is taken. Suppose let's take a project. This project should benefit the people and should not hurt anyone. That means we should, in real world also, while talking to any person, we should uh, we should not hurt anyone, but we should talk in a efficient manner that everybody uh, uh, can appreciate you. Okay, like this in resources also, resources to be utilized optimally. And here what happen, everyone, some person should be better off, while nobody should be worse off. That means କେତେ ଲୋକ ଆମେ ଯଦି ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ବେନିଫିସିଆଲ ହେଲେ କିନ୍ତୁ କେହି ମାନେ ଯଦି କାହାକୁ ବି ଖରାପ ଇଫେକ୍ଟ ପଡିବା କଥା ନୁହଁ, ସେଇଟା এইটা ଆମର পেরিটো এফিসিয়েন্ট କୁହାଯାଏ ହେଲା। It can be achieved with technically efficient allocation of resources, and technical efficiency could be achieved with efficient allocation of resources amongst the firm. Efficiency is interlinked with individual preference. Here, what happens if resources are allocated efficiently? Allocated means when we are using resources, we should use in a efficient manner, or we should use in a proper way, and it should not waste the resources. It should properly utilize the resources. That means there should not be overutilization or underutilization of resources. Here, utilization of resources is optimal because in this year, due to product efficiency, technical efficiency or productivity efficiency is there, so that there is so that there is optimal utilization of resources. Okay, next come to the point, productive efficiency. What is productive efficiency? An economy is efficient in production if it is on its production possibility frontier. Production possibility curve or production possibility frontier is curve is a curve which is inverted, which is also downward sloping, but it touches to the x-axis and y-axis. I will show you the figure later. Okay, according to Pareto, an allocation of resources is efficient. And allocation of resources is efficient in production if no further allocation reallocation would permit more of one good to be produced without necessarily reducing the output of some other good. Suppose we are going to produce some goods. That means producing two goods. Then here what happen? We have to increase both the goods, but should not decline another good. Suppose we are producing 2 unit of cloth and 4 unit of food. That is the situation. Then here in Pareto efficient manner, what happens? The production should increase one. The cloth can be increased to 2 to 3, but the production of food cannot be declined to decline from 4 to 3. It should be 4 or more, but it should not less. Okay. Here inefficiency inefficient. If no further reallocation would permit more of one good to be produced without necessarily reducing the output of some other goods. Okay, inefficiency when it move with existing resources around a bit get a additional amount of one good, no less of anything else. That means everything should be increased, no one should decline. Okay, or should constant, should in a point of and resources to be optimally utilized, because at that point the point will get. I will show you the figure. Okay, I will play. I am showing the. Okay, let's look at this figure. Uh, Okay, production efficiency, welfare market, production efficiency and production possibility cost. It is the production possibility cost. Here, C, D, A point and B point are exist. Here, B, A are the production possibility cost or production possibility frontier. Here, the resources is limited. That's why it is on the y-axis here 100, and on the x-axis it is point A. On the y-axis it was point B. Okay, look at this cloth and food are produced. Here at point C, both product are increased. Okay, and it is on the same production possibility frontier, whereas E point is the point which is below the resources. Okay, below the optimum resources. So E point is not attainable to the owner, because here what happened? Here the resources are not optimally utilized at point E, whereas at point C, D, the resources are optimally utilized. And take the point of F. F is a point where the resources cannot be attainable. That means suppose there is a good price is 100 rupees and you have 90 rupees. You cannot purchase 100 rupees good. Okay, that is F. But if you have 100 rupees and you want to purchase 50 rupees goods, that is point E. It can be purchased with 100 rupees, but you have remaining at you will have remaining at 50 rupees, but that is not attainable because the resources of 100 rupees you have is not optimally utilized. So it is not preferable for the market, that point E and F is not suitable. Okay, point C and D is suitable, and it is called Pareto efficient point. Okay. Uh, Okay, production is inefficient when at point E. Production is inefficient when we will choose the point E, because the resources are not optimally utilized. It is underutilized. Okay, and point F is not attainable. Okay, A and B are the efficient point or production possibility or efficient point. Okay, here the motive of the producer is to maximize its output with minimum cost. Okay, let's come to technical efficiency. Okay, technical efficiency is the effectiveness with which a given set of inputs is used to produce an output. That means some inputs are there. We may take labor and capital as the factor of input which we are using and producing some goods. Maybe we produce clothes. To produce clothes, we require both inputs, labor and capital. Okay, a farm is said to be technically efficient. The farm केतेबेले technically efficient हबो when a farm is said to be technically efficient if a farm is producing the maximum output from the minimum quantity of input such as labor and capital and with technology. Okay, here what happen, you will utilize your labor and capital minimum in a minimum way, or your maximum your output will be maximum. Suppose you will choose two labor and two capital, that is low, very low, and you will have maximum profit, maximum output, that will be beneficial. And technologically also it is cost efficient. Okay, that's why technical efficient, in case of technical efficient, it is called efficient when a farm is producing maximum output is produced, whereas the cost incurred for the production of that output in the labor and capital is low. Here the minimum cost is there and maximum output is there, so that, and technically also it is sound, so that it is called technical efficient. Okay, technical efficiency is the precondition for overall Pareto efficiency, and technical efficiency is the precondition. It is the precondition for overall Pareto efficiency. When it technically efficient, then it leads to production efficiency. Okay, because technically it is sound, then it is technically well arranged and well managed, so that here what happen, the production will be Pareto efficient and welfare will be there. Okay, next come to efficient allocation of resources among farm. Efficient allocation of resources among farm. Okay, uh, this is the figure. I will explain it. Okay, resources must be allocated correctly among farms, and the resources should be or must be allocated correctly among farms. The owner of farm should allocate its resources in such a way, in such an intelligent way, that it will get maximum profit. The condition for efficient allocation is that the MPP of any resources in the production of a particular good is the same no matter which farm produces that good. Okay, those farm who are going to produce, here the first condition is that MPP, marginal productivity of physical productivity of the of labor and capital are same. That means here is the point. Are you able to see now? Look at this efficiency in the production. Here the capital in the y-axis and labor in the x-axis. Okay, here both here isoquant curve are there. Isoquant curve, you know that a isoquant curve represent an equal amount of output. At that point, the equilibrium point of all the four isoquant of x and y are combined, and here the efficiency of resources is attained. Okay, first condition, I told you that MPP should be same. Okay, second condition, look at this, the additional condition. Second condition is called additional condition for such efficiency is that the rate of technical substitution among input must be same in the production of each good if production is to be on the production possibility frontier. Okay, second condition is that the rate of technical substitution. Suppose you are producing cloth and food. For suppose you are producing cloth. Okay, in order to produce 100 meter of cloth, you are engaging one labor and one capital. But if you will increase extra one labor but less capital, or sorry, two labor and two capital is required. But in order to increase your labor, suppose the labor required for this two unit, and capital required for this is 2 unit. Okay, 2 unit. Here what happen, if we will increase the labor power from 2 to 3, 2 to 3 we are going to increase, then here the capital is to be declined, so that the same amount will be produced. So in order to get 1 unit of labor, we are sacrificing 1 unit of capital, so that it is called rate of technical substitution, or the transformation of uh, factor from capital to labor. We are using one extra labor, whereas we are sacrificing one capital, so that your rate of technical substitution is same. Okay, This is the second condition. Here is good for here same. It should be same. Okay. Here rate of technical substitution for labor and capital for X good and Y good should be same. The line of joining OX and OY here here OM sorry OM and ON are the joining is the locus of this efficient point. Here both labor and capital are optimally utilized by taking various isoquant. Here the production is efficient. Look at this figure. Here isoquant of both X and Y are tangent to one another. Here both are tangent. That means both are intersect with each other. Okay, which implies that slope are equal. Here at the equilibrium point, you will let's take the point A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D are the equilibrium point where slope of isoquant, both the isoquant IQ1 here and IQ A1 and IQ A1 B1. Okay, here both are the slope of both the curve are equal. Okay, big OX and here OM and OL are all efficient allocation. However, because more X can be produced only by cutting back on produced of Y. That means we can produce produce output by cutting someone. Suppose I have already explained you that cloth and food are produced. To produce more cloth, you have to sacrifice some food. Okay, or to increase production of food, you have to sacrifice cloth. Okay, simultaneously both should not be equal. Both should not be go on. Okay, let's talk the cost efficiency output mix. Efficiency in output mix. Here optimal product of mix means here group of the total output of a market are in efficient manner. Okay, look at this next efficiency in output mix. Here what happen, here the production possibility curve is mn is the production possibility curve, or here the resources is limited with mn. Here commodity Y is produced on the below, and in the x axis and y axis commodity X is produced. Here indifference curve or isoquant curve is imposed so that equilibrium point is attained at point Z. Here at point Z, both here isoquant curve shows the slope of marginal rate of substitution X for Y, or then rate of product transformation in the product transformation is attained on mn point. Okay, mn is point, so here that you will take okay, look at it. Okay, here the equilibrium point means we will take more isoquant curve or indifference curve by taking below of this curve or above of the curve, and the tangential point will be efficient point where optimum output is produced. Efficient output is produced in mix. Okay, mix mean here so many farms are included, and all farms output are in a efficient manner. Here point there is the efficiency of output. Here PP curve is the tangent to the individual highest indifference curve. Here Z point is on the highest indifference curve, or it is higher isoquant curve. Indifference curve is basically taken in consumer consumption approach, whereas isoquant curve is taken in production factor. Okay, production function. Okay, these are the differences. Here in order to in indifference curve you will choose goods X and good Y, but in isoquant curve you will produce cloth or some goods by taking labor and capital in the X and Y axis. Okay, next come to the uh, okay, efficiency in a perfectly competitive market. In case of perfect competitive market, what happen here? How a firm will attain Pareto efficiency? How a firm will attain efficiency? We will discuss. Okay, look at this. I will explain you figure later. But let's come to the first. Here in efficiency in the perfect competitive market is that the production efficiency and allocative efficiency should be same. Here productive efficiency means doing things right. Look at this. Sorry, listen carefully. What I am saying. Productive efficiency means doing things right. Okay, and allocative efficiency means doing the right things. Look at the differences here. Doing things right and doing right things are different concepts. Okay, in the productive efficiency, doing things right, things should be right. Okay, and allocative efficiency, doing the right things. We are doing right things, and so that we can get output. Okay, a farm is productive. A farm is productively efficient when total use of resources, when total use of resources uh, or factor input, labor and capital, results in uh, results in the lowest possible cost per unit of output. Here what happens? The average cost is minimum. In stating that here average cost is minimum, we have taken minimum, so that if we will minimize our average cost, then we will get maximum profit. Okay. In stating that the correct quantity is produced. Okay. In fact, marginal cost means the last unit of production cost. It's called marginal cost. Exactly what the consumer is willing to pay. That is price per unit. Resources have been optimally allocated. Here is the condition is that price or average revenue is equal with marginal cost. And already you know that average revenue line is called demand cost, and uh, marginal cost line is called supply cost. Okay, look at this. Uh, okay, the firm operating within a perfectly competitive market will be both productive and allocative efficient. Here, in the perfect competition, what happens? The firm will attain both productive efficiency and allocative efficiency. That means doing right things and doing the right things. Okay, doing things right and doing the right things are equal. That means doing uh, things right and doing the right things, or productive efficiency and allocative efficiency are uh, in a equilibrium manner. Okay, okay. Here in the long run, what happen? In the long run, the farm in perfect competition, the farm will get normal profit, because in the why in long run a farm will get only normal profit. You already I have explained you that, because in the perfect competition, what happen? There are large number of sellers are there. If someone some of farm, the seller of the farm of the market will get supernormal profit, then due to the feature of free exit and free entry and free exit, new entrepreneur can enter to the market, and it will increase the output, whereas the profit level decline to normal level. Because at that point what happen? The supernormal profit decline to normal profit, because new firm enter into the business. That's why here what happen? The productivity increases, production is increases, but here what happen? The prices or revenue declines. That way here he will get normal profit. And why he will not get loss in this long run? In the long run he will not get loss, because in the long run he can exit from the market. Suppose you are making loss, then you can leave the market, or you can leave the industry and come out of this market. And after that your some portion go out, so that the loss is increased to loss has been transferred into the normal profit. Okay. uh, Here is the figure. In the x-axis, here two figures are there combinedly. Here farm in perfect competition. Here average cost is introduced and marginal cost introduced. You know already that marginal cost cuts average cost from below, and the equilibrium point will be where, when marginal revenue is equal with marginal cost, and the marginal cost cut marginal revenue from below. Okay, at P1 price, Q1 amount of quantity is produced with, by taking here the demand and supply is equilibrium. In the industry, what happen? The demand and supply is equilibrium, and also the farm will get normal profit. This is this uh, welfare. Sorry, this is the productive efficiency and allocative efficiency. Okay, then come here what happen? Productive efficiency, when average cost is minimum. Here what happen? Price is equal with average cost minimum. The condition is that how if I will ask you how if in perfect competitive market the doing things right, sorry, productive efficiency and allocative efficiency will be equilibrium. You will have to write that productive efficiency when average cost is minimum, and here the condition is there: P is equal to average cost minimum is equal to marginal cost is equal to average revenue is equal to marginal revenue. Okay, and allocative efficiency is that when price or average revenue is equal is marginal cost, that is in the long run. Okay, next come to economic surplus. Okay, economic surplus. I'll tell you. Uh, in the demand curve, what happen when it is called DD is the demand curve and SS is the supply curve. DD curve is, otherwise we can take marginal utility curve, because marginal utility, what happen when you consume one by one good, you will get low unit of low unit of utility. That's why it is downward sloping, and the marginal cost or the supply line go slope upward because marginal cost increases. Okay, here here is the economic surplus. Can be economic surplus consist of both consumer surplus as well as producer surplus. Economic surplus means here consumer surplus is uh, uh, consumer surplus plus producer surplus are added, and we will get economic profit. Here x-axis we have taken quantity and y-axis we have taken price, and you know the consumer surplus can be attained by taking suppose a consumer will get surplus when he want to pay more, but he pays low. Suppose uh, he went to market and want to purchase a pen. Okay, a Ratometer pen, which price has been written as 30 rupees, but the price is fixed. In the price tag it has been written as 30 rupees. You know price tag is always there, na? Because the price has been mentioned, it's not the actual price. You will bargain there as a consumer. You will everywhere you should bargain, so that you will get you will be a rational person, because a rational person always bargain that it should or it want to pay low price, so that it is rational. rational ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ବିବେକବାନ ବ୍ୟକ୍ତି କଣ ଚାହିଁବ, ସବୁବେଳେ ସେ କମ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ଦେଇକିନା କିଣିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁବ। ତ ତା ଦାମଟା ଯଦି 30 ଟଙ୍କା ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି, ତମେ ଯାଇକିନା ବାର୍ଗେନ୍ କଲ ମୁଲଚାଲ କଲ, ତ ବୁଲଚାଲ ଦ୍ୱାରା ତମେ କଣ କଲ କି ନା ମୁଁ 25 ଟଙ୍କା ଦେବି, ଆଉ ଅଧିକା ଦେବିନି। ତ 25 ଟଙ୍କା ଯୋଉ ଦେଲ ତମେ ଦାମ ଲେଖା ହେଇଥିଲା 30, କିନ୍ତୁ ତମେ ଦେଲ 25 ଟଙ୍କା। actually you are paying for 25 rupees, but here you are gaining 5 rupees। 5 ଟଙ୍କାର ତମର ହେଲା ଯୋଉ ଲାଭ ରହିଲା, ସେଇଟା ହେଲା consumer surplus। okay, here it is the difference between what you want to pay and what you actually pay। ମାନେ ତମେ ଯେତେ ଦେବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲ ଆଉ actually ଯେତେ ଦେଲ, ତା ଭିତରେ ଯୋଉ ଗ୍ୟାପ୍ ଟା ରହିଲା ସେଇଟା ହେଲା consumer surplus। and it can be explained, it can be graphically attained here. Here is the area between demand curve and price line. Here P is the price line, P here is the price line, and D is the demand curve. Below the demand curve and above the price line area is called consumer surplus। okay, then come to the producer surplus. Producer surplus on the when you are when you are uh, when you are in the consumer surplus, you have to think as a consumer, but as a when you are reading producer surplus, you have to think that you are as a producer, so that how can a producer will get surplus? Suppose a product is made. uh, I told you that example was that the pen is price of pen is 30 rupees has been mentioned, but he has mentioned 30 rupees, or he or she has mentioned 30 rupees, but he want to sell it with 28 rupees. Okay, 28 rupees, but uh, he actually sold it with 29 rupees. Suppose the price is 30 rupees. Okay, let's forget there is no price tag. Let's sorry, forget. He a product is there, then product is there, and he want this seller or the producer want to sell it uh, at 30 rupees. Okay, but he gets uh, 35 rupees due to strong lower or weaker bargaining power of consumer. Consumer has weaker bargaining power. That's why the producer will get here 30 in 35 rupees. He got the he sell the pen. Then here from 30 he want to sell. Sorry, 30 he want to sell, but actually he sell at RS 35. So there 5 rupees is the marginal profit, or it is called producer surplus. And producer surplus is graphically attain uh, the area above the price, sorry, below the price line and above the supply curve. Okay, the area between price line and supply curve. It is called producer surplus. Okay, then come to next competitive prices and efficiency in this first fundamental theorem of welfare economics. Actually, what is welfare? Uh, welfare. What do you think that is welfare? Already that welfare economist Alfred Marshall called him as welfare economic, because according to him, economics is that when it increases welfare, when it increases welfare of the poor, and so that welfare of the people, so that here what happen, it is economics ମାନେ ଯୋଉଠି welfare concept ଆସିଲା ସେଇଟାକୁ ସେ economics ର ସଂଜ୍ଞା ଦେଲା है. Okay, then here the relationship the fundamental first theory of welfare economics has been here mentioned. First theorem or conclusion is that all agents face the same prices in perfectly competitive market. All trade-off rates will be equalized and efficient allocation will be achieved. In case of perfect competition, what happens? Everything is optimally utilized. The resources are optimally utilized. The technical sector also technically also efficient. Already we discussed this before, because technical efficient and productive efficiency is equilibrium at in perfect competition. In perfect competition, what happens? The resources are optimally utilized, because the properly here the rational seller or buyer uses the resources properly. Here no wastage, no overuse. Okay, that is called first welfare theorem. Here what happen? Look at this. Once again, I am saying all agents face the same prices. Here in the price in perfectly competitive market, what happen? The price is uniform or single price prevailing in the market. Okay, because the price is the homogeneous goods are produced, and here the price you have to pay is same. Okay, all trade-off rates will be equalized and efficient allocation will be achieved. When the allocation will be efficient, when there will be say single price or equal price for all. Okay, next come to the relationship between perfect competition and the efficient allocation of resources. First come to the first condition is that attaining a Pareto efficient allocation of resources requires that the rate of trade-off between any two goods, say, sorry, I saw, okay, look at the same figure, but here we will introduce ISO cost line. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, all attaining a Pareto efficient allocation of resources requires that the rate of trade-off between any two goods, say X and Y, should be same for all economic agents. In other words, here what happens? Marginal rate of technical substitution for all producer is equal with marginal rate of substitution for all consumers. That means here here indifference curve is slope of indifference curve is equally slope of isoquant is equal with slope of budget line or price line. We will draw a price line in the Z point. Okay, look at this figure thoroughly. Okay, here MN is the PPC or production possibility curve. here at Z point the isoquant or indifference curve is equalized. Here in the middle we will draw a straight line. Okay, by cutting two sides at point Z, you will divide the this and sorry, you will draw a straight line in the on the Z through passing through Z point. Okay, here you will introduce your budget line. Then you here the equilibrium point will be your first Wolfram theorem will be condition will be here marginal rate of technical substitution of PPC is the slope of PPC is marginal rate of technical substitution. Sorry, and in indifference curve slope is marginal rate of substitution x per y. And when you will introduce budget line or price line or cost line or iso cost line, it has various name. You, any name you can call price line, iso cost line, budget line. Okay, that that passes through Z. Okay, the point Z and here straight line, so that the slope of their budget line will be price of x by price of y. That means price of one factor divided by price of another factor. Here in the x-axis y is taken, in the x-axis we have taken x. Okay, here we will take the slope of budget line price of x by price of y. That means the condition here is that first condition was what was the first condition? Marginal rate of technical substitution for all producer is equal with marginal rate of substitution for all consumer. That is the first condition. Second condition is that MRTS or marginal rate of technical substitution x per y is equal with marginal rate of substitution x per y is equal with price of x by price of y. Okay, this is the okay. I will tell you later this figure. Okay, come to the next point. Uh, okay, let's okay. Okay. Then come to the concept of Adam Smith. Adam Smith, what he has defined. Uh, okay, Adam Smith has written its book named "The Wealth of Nation." Sorry, full name I am telling you. An inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation, which was published in the year 1776. Okay, in the year 1776, it has been published, and here he mentioned, Adam Smith mentioned that the government interference in the market is low, and here the without government interference, uh, the market should go on. Okay, or we, in economy in term of Adam Smith, laissez-faire economy, or without intervention of government. That is called laissez-faire. Okay, here producer operate in their own self interest. Producers produces for self interest. That means producer produces the good for himself. Okay, here selfish motive is there, that producer will get, how a producer will get profit, that is his thinking. And how a consumer thinks that the price should low, and it should get consumer surplus. And what is the motive of producer? To get producer surplus. That is the motive. Okay, producer operate in their own self-interest when responding to market signal. According to market signal, where repeat, here he looks into self-interest, whereas individual also respond to this signal when deciding how to allocate their income. That means the consumer who is doing job and earning income, and that income how he will invest, how he will makes expenditure depends upon the individual. Suppose he has income 100 rupees per day, then out of 100 rupees how much amount will be invested in which goods, that depends upon the individual decision. Okay, and producer when it has money, then it has money suppose it has money, then it can invest its how price will be determined, that or how price will be high or low, that is determined by the uh, uh, producer himself. Okay, when there is loss of Pareto efficiency, government interfere. According to this, according to Adam Smith, uh, the government role is rarely found in market, but when there is loss of Pareto efficiency, when Pareto efficiency loss, the condition was that what is Pareto efficiency? I have already told you that Pareto efficiency is attained when everyone should be better off, by while no one should be worse off. ମାନେ କେହି ଖରାପ ଇଫେକ୍ଟ ନ, ମାନେ କାହାର ଲସ୍ ନା ହୋଇକି ଯଦି ଜଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ହେଲା, ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟାକୁ ଆମର ମାନେ ପେରିଟୋ ଏଫିସିଏଣ୍ଟ କୁହାଯାଏ। କିନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ଗୁଡା ନିଆଯାଏ, ନିଆଯାଉ କୋଉଠି ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ୟାମ୍ ହଉଛି, ଲେଟ୍ସ ଟେକ୍ ହୀରାକୁଦ ଡ୍ୟାମ୍ ଯୋଉ ହେଲା, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟିଗେସନ ସର୍ଭେ ଚାଲେ, ତ ସେମାନେ ମାନେ କାଲକୁଲେଟ କରନ୍ତି କେତେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହବ। ଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟ ୱାନ୍ ସେତେ କେତେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହେଇଥିଲା ସେଇଟା ତ ଡାଟା ମନେ ନାହିଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନିଆଯାଉ ଡ୍ୟାମ୍ କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ହେବା ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ଲାଗୁଛି 1,00,000 crore ହେଲା। 1,00,000 crore ଲାଗିଲା, କିନ୍ତୁ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଯୋଉ ରହୁଥିଲେ ଲୋକ ଗୁଡା, ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେ ଥଇଥାନ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଅଲଗା ଜାଗାରେ ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା କଲା, ତାଙ୍କୁ ମାନେ ଘର ଦେଲା, ଜାଗା ଦେଲା, ତ ସେଇଠି ଯୋଉ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହେଲା 1,00,000 crore। କିନ୍ତୁ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ଲୋକମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଇନହେବିଟେଡ ମାନେ 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 ବାସଚ୍ୟୁତ ହେଲେ, ମାନେ ଘର ଗୁଡା ତାଙ୍କର ମାନେ ପଳେଇଗଲା, ତ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ଯୋଉ ଜାଗା ଦେଲେ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ପେନ୍ ମାନେ ସେମାନେ କଷ୍ଟ ଅନୁଭବ କଲେ, ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ଦିଆଗଲା, ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ପେରିଟୋ ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଇଜ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ। ବଟ୍ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଦି ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ, ଇନ୍ ମୋଷ୍ଟ ଅଫ ଦି ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ there is loss of Pareto efficiency, because ମହାନଦୀର ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ଉପରେ ଯୋଉ ହୀରାକୁଦ ଡ୍ୟାମ ଟା ହେଲା, ସେଇଥିରେ ଯୋଉ ଆମେ ଭାବୁଛୁ ପେରିଟୋ ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ହେଇଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ପେରିଟୋ ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଏପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ହେଇନି। କାହିଁକି ନା ଏବେ ବି ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଦାବି ରଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର କମ୍ପେନସେସନ ପାଇନାହାନ୍ତି। ଓକେ, ତ ସେଇଟା here what happen, the loss of Pareto efficiency when Pareto efficiency market ଯଦି ଫେଲ ହେଲା, ତ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ କଣ ହବ, ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଣ୍ଟରଫିୟର କରିବ ଟୁ give justice to the, to provide justice to the loser. Those who are losing, they will be benefited by government various scheme or government intervention, and government interfere and told you that the compensation will be provided. uh, okay, that may be that is called here Pareto efficiency. Okay, here loss of, when loss of Pareto efficiency happen, government interfere, okay, or intervene. Next, come to departing from the competitive assumption. Suppose what happened, already we have we have discussed that there, in perfect competition there is optimal utilization of resources, minimum cost, maximum output is there, because perfect competition is the ideal market condition. Okay, perfect market is the ideal market condition, but some assumption which are taken in the competitive market may be deviate here. Some তুমি ଯୋଉ assumption ଗୁଡା ନେଇଛ, large number of buyers and sellers, homogeneous goods, perfect knowledge about market condition. Okay, then there should not be externality. One concept called externality. Public goods are there. Imperfect information is there, or imperfection is there. Here what happen? Suppose imperfect competition happen. Imperfect competition. In case of imperfect competition, you will take the example of monopoly market, oligopoly market, and monopolistic market. That are the imperfect market, because at that point, because average revenue is not equal with marginal revenue, is not equal with marginal cost and average cost. But in case of perfect competition, everything is equal. But in perfect competition, what happens? A firm that faces a downward sloping demand curve. Here, what happens? The downward curve, the demand curve is downward. That means when price increases, demand falls. That is the okay. Then here, market prices no longer carrying the information contracts required to achieve Pareto efficiency. In perfect competition, what happens? The welfare optimum is lost, because at that point there is exploitation in oligopoly, monopolistic marketing. There is exploitation to the consumer. So here the consumer is loser. and our theory support that everyone should be better off without worsening of other. Okay, any other ଯେତେ ଲୋକ ବି ବେନିଫିଟ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ କିନ୍ତୁ କେହି କ୍ଷତିରେ ନ ରୁହନ୍ତୁ। ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଯଦି ଇମ୍ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ମାର୍କେଟ ନିଆଯିବ, ଇମ୍ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ମାର୍କେଟ କଣ ଆମର ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଲ୍ୟାକ୍ କରିବ, ମାନେ perfection is the in the market is not there, and so that the consumer is loser. Okay, next come to the point externality. Externality means ମାନେ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କଲ, ଯୋଉ କାମର ମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଟା ତମେ କଲ ତାର ତା ଅନ୍ୟ ଉପରେ ଜଣେ ମାନେ ଅନ୍ୟ ଉପରେ ଯୋଉ ରିଆକ୍ସନ ହୁଏ ସେଇଟା କୁହାଯାଏ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି। there may be positive externality or negative externality. Okay, positive externality is that suppose ତମେ କିଛି ତମେ ତମ ବାଡି ପଟେ ଗୋଟେ apple ଗଛ ଲଗେଇଲ, apple ଗଛ ଲଗେଇଲ, ତମ ପଡୋଶୀ ଆସିକିନା ମାନେ ତମ ଗଛର ଡାଳ ତମ ପଡୋଶୀ ଘରକୁ ଲାଗିକି ଅଛି, ତ ସେ କଣ କରିପାରିବ, ସେ ତମର ଆପଲ ଟା ତମଠୁ ମାନେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ତା ଏରିଆରେ ଅଛି ସେ ଖାଇପାରିବ। ତ ସେଇଟା ତାର ପଜିଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି। ତମେ ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ପୋତିଲ ମାନେ ଆପଲ ଗଛଟା, ସେଇଠୁ ତମର ଲସ୍ ହେଇନି କିନ୍ତୁ ତାର ପ୍ରଫିଟ ହେଇଛି ହେଲା। ତ ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ନେଇପାର। ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କଥା, ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଧୈର୍ଯ୍ୟ ଜଣେ ମହୁ ଚାଷ କରୁଛି, ମହୁ ଚାଷ ଯୋଉ ହନି ବି ଯୋଉ ମହୁ ଚାଷ କରୁଛି, ପାଖରେ ଯଦି ଧାନ କ୍ଷେତ ଅଛି ତ ମହୁ କଣ କରିବ, ସେଇ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଫୁଲ ଉପରେ ବସେ ତ ତା ଫସଲ ଟା ବେଶୀ ବହୁତ ବଢିଯାଏ। ତ ସେଇ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମହୁ ମାଛି ଗୁଡା ଆସିବେ, ତ ସେଇଟା ପଜିଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି ଫର দি farmer, those who are cultivating पेडी ମାନେ ଯେ ଧାନ ଚାଷ କରୁଛି ସେ ଲାଭବାନ ହବ, ଯୋଉ ମହୁମାଛି ଗୁଡା ସେଇ ଫୁଲରେ ବସିବେ, ଯାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା କି ତାର ଫସଲଟା ବଢିବ। ତ ସେଇଟା ଆମର କୁହାଯାଏ ମାନେ ପଜିଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି। Okay, next come to negative externality. There are two types of externality. First one is positive externality and another one is negative externality. Negative externality is that suppose you are doing something and it is harming to other. That means what you are going to produce is harmful for others. Suppose good industry has been set up, one industry has been set up in a locality of Bargarh. Okay, take the example of Bargarh. Okay, Bargarh, here industry is set up. In nearby locality, they will industry setup means air pollution is there, water pollution is there, and air pollution in that area will cause diseases. Because एयर पोल्यूशन हेबा द्वारा कोन हुए, सेमाने जे नियर बाय लोकालिटी रे जो रहुथिबे लोक गुडा, सेमाने कोन हेबे, से विभिन्न प्रकार रोग बेमारी तांको हबो। तो सेही जगह रे नेगेटिव एक्सटर्नालिटी सेटा कुआ गला। ओके, हियर द फार्म पोल्यूटिंग द एयर विथ इंडस्ट्रियल स्मोक और वेरियस एयर पोल्यूशन और वाटर पोल्यूशन इज देयर, so that they have to face consequence of various diseases, and these various diseases will lead them to invest their income in treatment of the disease. Okay, because at that time what happen, the money जहाँ से माने इनकम कले से माने कौन करिवे सही माने रोग बेमारी से जो भलो हवा पई डॉक्टर खाना दौड़ी दौड़ी सेटा कटेबे हला। तो सेटा तांकर लॉस हला, तो नेगेटिव एक्सटर्नालिटी सेटा कोआ होले हला। एई जगह रे भी कोन हला, इंडिविजुअल वेलफेयर इज लॉस्ट because of action of one person leads to loss of welfare of another person. Okay, this is called negative externality. Here cost of the locality increases and income is invested on the in treatment of various diseases. Okay, then come to the point public goods. Public goods, you know that public goods mean road that that you are actually रास्ता गुड़ा हला हमरो कि एयरपोर्ट हला, इटा माने पब्लिक गुड्स। और पब्लिक हेल्थ हला हमरो मेडिकल गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल हला, गवर्नमेंट स्कूल गुड़ा हला, इटा सब पब्लिक गुड्स। माने पब्लिक गुड्स the definition is that here there is no rivalry, no rival and no exclusion principle, non exclusion principle, no rival माने माने बेनिफिट्स आर सेम फॉर ऑल। माने जो हमारा जो रास्ता अछि सेही रास्ता रे तमे जेते चलिबो मु भी सेते चली पाइबी हला, विदाउट गिविंग एनीथिंग। माने हमें रोड रे जो चालू छु हमें किछि पैसा दउछु नहीं दउ, तो सेटा हला हमरो जो सेटा नॉन राइवलरी कोआ जाय। माने 10 जण जो 10 जण चलिले भी से रास्ता जड़े चलने जमी लगे 2 नंबर लोक चलने भी सेमती लगे तो से जगह बेनिफिट सामान है मान आम स्ट्रीट लाइट इज देयर स्ट्रीट लाइट माने हमर जो थाए लाइट गुड़ा तो सही जगह तमें जाइक तमें तुमको जिते लाइट मिलूची आउ जन को भी सही समान लाइट मिलूची तो सीटा है नॉन राइवल हियर व्हाट हैपन द बेनिफिट्स इज सेम फॉर ऑल with zero cost. Okay, next come to the non-exclusion principle. Two features are there in public goods. First, I told you non-rivalry, and another one is non-exclusion principle. That means everyone are included in use of that goods. Suppose I told you the example that this street light is there. That means it is माने जड़े से बाटर जाऊँगी आउ जड़े भी जाऊँगी तो से लाइटा सभी को समान देखा जाऊँगी तो जड़े गला माने आउ जण को कौन हुआ माने से भी इंक्लूड हम माने ताकू अलगा ना ना तू माने आमे कहि परिबा नै जे से जड़े रास्ता आसिला आउ जड़े मना करिवो ए बाटू जिबु नै एटा गवर्नमेंट जगह तो पाई नो एंती कहि परिबानी सेटा कोन हुए माने एटा कहले नॉन एक्सक्लूजन प्रिंसिपल एवरीबॉडी आर इंक्लूडेड इन द इन कंज्यूमिंग ऑफ पब्लिक गुड्स ओके आमे नै परिबा रोड टा बेसिकली रोड ही नहीं परिबा स्ट्रीट लाइट नहीं परिबा ए जिंस गुड़ा पब्लिक गुड्स ओके पब्लिक हेल्थ मेडिकल फैसिलिटी जो आमे जाउ छु ट्रीटमेंट पाई तो सही जगह रे जो डॉक्टर खाना जाउ छु माने जणे गले जते ट्रीटमेंट ताकू दिया जिवो 2 नंबर व्यक्ति गले भी ताकू सेम ट्रीटमेंट दिया जिवो माने ट्रीटमेंट रे कमी आसीबनी ओके एंड एक्सक्लूजन प्रिंसिपल दैट मीन जते लोक जीवे गरीब माने से माने सब ट्रीटमेंट पाइबे ओके सही जगह रे हमर नॉन एक्सक्लूजन प्रिंसिपल एप्लीकेबल ओके नेक्स्ट कम टू द इम्परफेक्ट इनफॉरमेशन परफेक्ट कंपटीशन रे हमें कौन करू माने परफेक्ट इन परफेक्ट कंपटीशन वी टेक परफेक्ट नॉलेज अबाउट मार्केट कंडीशन तो सभी को परफेक्ट नॉलेज सभी को सब जिन गुड़ा माने नॉलेज अच्छी जाने माने सूचना अच्छी कि प्राइस कमी बढ़ी अप्स डाउन आम जानी पारछु सेटा परफेक्ट नॉलेज सेटा परफेक्ट कंपटीशन रे थिला किंतु इन केस सपोज व्हाट हैपन द इंफॉर्मेशन इज नॉट इक्वली नॉट शेयर हला माने शेयर ही पारलानी तो से जारे लीड टू लॉस टू बोथ कंज्यूमर एंड प्रोड्यूसर सपोज द प्राइस ऑफ पेट्रोल प्राइस हमें नहीं परिबा हियर अप्स एंड डाउन चली पेट्रोल प्राइस टा ओके पेट्रोल प्राइस टा बढ़ी जाई हमें जानी पारनु हैला तो हम लैक ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन हमें जानी पारिनु पैसा बढ़ी जाई जा द्वारा सेलर को धज्य जो जे बिकुची पेट्रोल ताकू नॉलेज ना ता पाखरे पहुंची नहीं जे पेट्रोल रेट टा 70 टंका थिला जदि 80 टंका बढ़ी जाई किंतु से जानी नहीं जे से 70 रु 80 बढ़ी तो से जगह कौन करबा से 70 टंका रे ही बिकिबो काई ताकू जना नहीं जे 70 रु 80 हेची तो से जगह प्रोड्यूसर लॉस ही गला माने प्रोड्यूसर सरप्लस इज लॉस और वेलफेयर इज नॉट अटेन बिकॉज़ तार वेलफेयर टा कमी गला ओके ना आउट इन कंज्यूमर पर्सपेक्टिव आल्सो वी कैन टेक दिस एग्जांपल सपोज पेट्रोल रेट टा कमी जाइछि 70 टंका थिला माने एबे 60 टंका आइछि सेटा हमरो कंज्यूमर को जणा नै जणा जे ग्राहक जे अछि ताकू जणा नै तो से कोन करिवो सेही 70 टंका देकिना किनिबो जो 10 टंका से लाभ रे रहितांता सेटा वेलफेयर लॉस हला तागर तो सेटा मे बी पॉसिबल सेठी ड्यू टू इनपरफेक्शन इन द नॉलेज ओके नेक्स्ट द डेविएशन फ्रॉम द फीचर्स ऑफ परफेक्ट कंपटीशन मु जो कहली सेटा भी पॉइंट जोटा डेविएट माने हमर परफेक्ट कॉम्पिटिटिव एजम्पशन रु सेटा डिपार्ट करछि माने जेटा को माने परफेक्ट कंपटीशन को से सपोर्ट करूनी हैला तो हमें नहीं पारिबा नेक्स्ट एजम्पशन गुड़ा हमें क्रिटिसाइज करिबा जो द डेविएशन फ्रॉम द फीचर्स ऑफ परफेक्ट कंपटीशन लीड द मार्केट अवे from the path of efficiency optimality already told you first one imperfect market monopoly oligopoly there are there and Indian railway we will take the example of Indian railway is the only railway which are providing railway service to the on the here who is the authority here government is the authority and government has the monopoly power to increase higher okay fare increase fare here in electric board has also monopoly power because it has no माने monopoly power माने इलेक्ट्रिक हमें गोटे ही शाखा अछि से तो से ही माने ताको सब कंट्रोल करिवो ओके आउट ऑफ कथा भी फॉरगॉट माने भूली गली माने हमरो इम्परफेक्ट इन्फॉर्मेशन रे आउटे कथा जाई परिबो जदि जने जिंसटा बिकुछि तो से कोन करबो तार सेकंड हैंड गुड्स को ताको माने से जहां बिकुची ताकू जଣା नाही जे एटा एई जिंसटा सेकेंड हैंड गुड्स तो क्वालिटी डिग्रेड करा जी परिबो नहीं क्वालिटी टा डिग्रेड हे जीवो नाही
बिल्कुल
हेलो ओके क्वालिटी माने सेकेंड हैंड गुड्स बिकी दे देबो ताकू ठकी देकिना माने से अधिका प्राइस पाई जीवो तो सेटा गुटे कंज्यूमर लॉस हे जीवो आउ एम्प्लॉयर्स हैव लिमिटेड इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द स्किल ऑफ वर्कर आमे जति बेले गोटे जागा को एम्प्लॉयमेंट पई जाऊ आमे बहुत जिंस लुचेई दो हैला तो लुचेई देबा द्वारा कोन होबो माने जो आमे इंफॉर्मेशन टा लुचेई देला सेटा कोन होबो माने कि माने से जो एम्प्लॉयर जो जिंस जानी नहीं आमे ठकी देबा आमे ए स्किल दरकार अछि से स्किल अछि बोल कि ना ठकी देबा जा द्वारा हमको से एम्प्लॉयर रखि देबो किंतु हमको से कामटा जଣା नहीं से जिंसटा जानी नो आमे किंतु ठकी देजु जा द्वारा कोन होबो तार लॉस होबो ओके आ गुटे कथा नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल हे परिबो इंश्योरेंस एजेंसी रे कोन हुए जते बेला इंश्योरेंस टा इश्यू हुए तो से जगह रे माने इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को आमे बहुत जिंस ठकी दो कार ब्लड प्रेशर थाए कार डायबिटीज थाए किंतु से ठकी दिए जे मते माने मु नॉर्मल मनीष माने इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी जो माने मला परे ताकू माने बेनिफिशियरी को माने ता परिवार को लाभ मिले तो से जगह रे कोन होबो से जते ठकी दबो कि तार ब्लड प्रेशर अछि डायबिटीज अछि से किंतु ठकी देला कि ताकू माने कैंसर अछि किंतु से माने पॉलिसी टा भरि कर देला किंतु जते मरी जीवो तो से रिस्क सेठी कोन अछि रिस्क टा बेसी अछि से मरिबो ओके तो से जगह रे माने सेटा प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करिवो इंश्योरेंस एजेंसी से जगह रे भी हमरा इनपरफेक्शन इज इनपरफेक्शन माने मार्केट रे हमारे इंफॉर्मेशन टा इम्परफेक्शन से जगह परफेक्शन इज नॉट देयर ओके नेक्स्ट कम टू द पॉइंट एडवर्स सिलेक्शन और एडवर्स सिलेक्शन हमें इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रो से सेम एग्जांपल टा में नहीं परिबा इंश्योरेंस कंपनी कैन नॉट डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन स्मोकर एंड नॉन स्मोकर सपोज हम दी जण अछंती गोटे स्मोकर आ गोटे नॉन स्मोकर माने गोटे सिगरेट पिए आ गोटे सिगरेट पिएनी तो सिगरेट पीवा लोक जते बेले इंश्योरेंस करिवो से भी समान कॉस्ट जो 10,000 पूरा पॉलिसी करछि माने से इयरली 10,000 भरुछि नॉन स्मोकर भी से 10,000 भरुछि आ से माने समान रो तार जो माने मैच्योरिटी माने जदि जो डेथ हुए तो से समान बेनिफिट दी लोक पाइबे किंतु स्मोकर रो कोन होबो से जेतु माने सिगरेट बेसी पिउछि स्मोकिंग बेसी करुछि जा द्वारा तार बेमार रे यंग एज रे से तार मरिबार संभावना अछि तो सेई जगह रे तार कॉस्ट जो अछि सेटा कम होछि जदि इन कंपैरिजन टू नॉन स्मोकर को निया जबो जदि से जे सिगरेट पिगरेट पिउ नहीं मद ये पिउ नहीं ता पई सेटा कॉस्ट टा बेसी লাগিব याकू कॉस्ट कम लागि काइना से बेनिफिट टा पाई परिबो से जदि से मरि जाई परिबो माने मरि जाई परिबो नहीं मरि जाई पारे काइना ड्यू टू एक्सेस स्मोकिंग okay excess smoking can causes cancer that's why due to the disease of cancer he can die in young age that's why here it is advantageous for the smoker but disadvantageous for the non smoker माने स्मोकर पई सेटा हमरो स्मोकर पई माने जे स्मोकिंग करछि ता पई सेटा माने खुशी रो कथा माने खुशी रो कथा तो नुह माने जे लाभदायक आ जदि नॉन स्मोकर ताकू से माने तार खर्च बेसी माने होची किंतु रिटर्न ता ताकू मिली पारे ओके नेक्स्ट कम टू दी मोरल हाजर्ड मोरल हाजर्ड माने कोन मैं जति बेले गुटे जिंस माने it moral hazard arises when one party to another party changes behavior in response to the contract and that passes through the cost of its behavior and to the other party of contract ये माने दीटा पार्टी होछंती माने तो हमें कोन करबा गोटे पार्टी को माने चीट कर देबो माने ए जगह रे कोन हुए माने sorry it arises when one party to a contract changes behavior in response to that contract माने according to contract तारो जदि behavior ता response ता change ही होला तो सही जगह रे कोन हबो it will be welfare loss or it is the loss to the other party मु तुमको कहली माने जो सेकंड हैंड गुड कथा तो सही हिसाब रे जे जने ठकी देई पारे हला तो moral hazards arises when one party to a contract changes behavior in response to that contract and thus passes the cost of its behavior to other party to the contract smokers let's take the same example smokers and non-smoker smokers have incentive to quit smoking as it increases cost of premium to them. Okay, smoker ମାନେ ଯଦିଓ incentive ତା ପାଖରେ ଅଛି କି ସେ smoking ଛାଡ଼ି ଦେଇ ପାରିବ ଆଉ cost of premium ସେ ଭରି ପାରିବ. However, smokers know that a large portion of cost of their risk behavior will be borne by insurance company and indirectly by non-smoking policy holder, which results market failure. Here what happened? The market fails because here he due to imperfect information, and he is sharing that he is not a smoker. He has mentioned that he is a non-smoker in the in the paper when while doing insurance. When he was ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କରୁଥିଲା ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଲେଖିଦେଇଛି ଯେ ସେ ସ୍ମୋକିଂ କରେ ନା, ତ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ କ'ଣ ହେଲା, ଇନ୍ସୁରାନ୍ସ କମ୍ପାନୀଟା ସେ ଲୁଜର ହେଲା ସେଇ ସେମ୍ ଜିନିଷଟା, ତ ଏଇ ଜାଗାରେ ମାର୍କେଟଟା ଫେଲ୍ କଲା due to the cheating of one person or cheating of smoker. The the cost is borne by the non-smoker. ମାନେ ସେ ଯୋଉ ତାର ଯୋଉ ସେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ମରି ଯାଉଛି ୟଙ୍ଗ ଏଜରେ, ତାର ଯୋଉ ବେନିଫିଟଟା ସେ କାହା ଲୋକମାନେ ବାକି ଯୋଉ ନନ୍ ସ୍ମୋକର ମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରିମିୟମ ଭରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଥିରୁ ସେମାନଙ୍କର ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ହିଁ ବିୟର କରିବାକୁ ପଡୁଛି, ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା କି ସେଟା market fail ହଉଛି. Okay, next come to the deviation between social marginal cost, private marginal cost. Okay, I'll show you the figure. Present okay, deviation between okay deviation between social marginal cost and private marginal cost. Okay, here the equilibrium in here absence of negative externality, private marginal cost is equal with social marginal cost. Here social marginal cost okay, and in the presence of ଯେତେବେଳେ externality negative externality ହଉନି, absence of negative externality is there, then private marginal cost is equal with social marginal cost. And when there is presence of externality, here marginal social cost is greater than marginal private cost. Okay, private cost is that suppose the locality due to starting industry in an area, the nearby locality will have to bear cost that is called private cost. Suppose industry is started and the cost borne by the nearby society, and they will make their expenditure, that is called private cost, whereas social cost is the cost which are basically done by the government. Okay, here what happen, there is negative externality. When there is negative externality, what happen, the private marginal cost is equal with social marginal cost, whereas in the externality, presence of externality, ମାନେ externality ଆମର ଯେତେବେଳେ ରହୁଛି, ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ନେଗେଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି ରହୁଛି, ସେ ଜାଗାରେ କ'ଣ ହଉଛି, ମାର୍ଜିନାଲ ସୋସିଆଲ କଷ୍ଟ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ସେ ଜାଗାରେ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ କ୍ରିଏଟ କରିବ, ଯାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା ତାର କଷ୍ଟଟା ଯୋଉ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ୱେରେ ଯାଉଛି, ସେଇଟା ସୋସିଆଲ କଷ୍ଟ ଲୋକଙ୍କ ମାନେ ସେଇ ନିୟର ବାଇ ଲୋକାଲିଟି ଜଣେ ଲୋକର ତ ରହୁନି, ତ ସେଇ ନିୟର ବାଇ ଲୋକାଲିଟିରେ ବହୁତ ଜଣ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେଇ ଲୋକଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ଡିଜିଜେସ୍ ହେଲା, ମାନେ ଏୟାର ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ହେବା ଦ୍ୱାରା, ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ସେ କ'ଣ କରିବ, ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲଟେ କ୍ରିଏଟ କଲା, ଯାହାଦ୍ୱାରା ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ହେବା ଦ୍ୱାରା କ'ଣ ହବ, ସେଇ ଏରିଆରେ ସୋସିଆଲ କଷ୍ଟଟା ଇନକ୍ରିଜ ହେଇଗଲା. ଓକେ, ନେକ୍ସଟ and marginal social cost is consist of marginal private cost plus marginal external cost. Okay, cost to third party মানে আমরা MEC টা আমরা cost to third party মানে যে ଆମର লস କଲା, ମାନେ ଯେ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କଲା ତାଠୁ ହେଭି ମାତ୍ରାରେ ତାର ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ନିଆଯିବ, ଆଉ ସେଇ କଷ୍ଟ କାହା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଯୋଡ଼ା ଯିବ, ମାର୍ଜିନାଲ ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ କଷ୍ଟ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ମିଶେଇ ଦିଆଯିବ, ଆଉ ଟୋଟାଲ ମିଶିକିନା ତାଠୁ କ'ଣ କରିବ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ, ଯେ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କଲା ତାଠୁ ଟ୍ୟାକ୍ସ ନବ, ତାପରେ ଲୋକଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ କଷ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହେଲା ସେଇ ଦୁଇଟା ଯାକ ମିଶିକିନା ହେବ ମାର୍ଜିନାଲ ସୋସିଆଲ କଷ୍ଟ. ଓକେ, here MPC is the marginal private cost. Okay, and MPB is the marginal private benefit. Okay, ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନେ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ମାନେ ଇକ୍ୱିଲିବ୍ରିୟମ ଆସିବ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ କଷ୍ଟଟା ଡିଟରମାଇନ୍ ହେବ ୱିଥ୍ ଆଉଟପୁଟ୍ ଲେଭେଲ. Okay, here MPB MPB is attained with marginal by deducting equilibrium quantity of product from the marginal productive MPC. Okay, here marginal product private cost is from my marginal private cost we are deducting equilibrium quantity of output. Total product ଆମେ ଯଦି deduct କରିଦେବା marginal private cost ରୁ then we will get marginal private benefit. So total benefit will be get here. P is the optimum level of price and M is the optimum level of output. Okay, then come to the next slide. Okay, deadweight loss. Already I have explained this in the perfect competition in the monopoly market. Here we have taken MSC and MPC and MSB. MSB is marginal social benefit. ମାନେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ବେନିଫିଟ ମାନେ ଦିଆ ହଉଛି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ନିଆ ହଉଛି ସପୋଜ ଏ ପାର୍କ has been built and for the park that is the amusement park or your enjoyment is there, that's why your benefit declines when new project is taken into consideration. The benefit marginal social benefit goes on declining. Okay, that's why MSB is downward sloping, whereas MSC is the marginal cost, marginal social cost, and MPC marginal private cost. Both are upward sloping. Okay, and the equilibrium point is attained at point here the area is attained point the area H is called deadweight loss. Okay, here what happened, negative production externality lead to overproduction. মানে নেগেটিভ প্রডাকশন যদি এক্সটর্নালিটি আসিলা তো আমার বেশি এক্সটর্নালিটি আসিলা তো আমার সেটা লস টু দি সোসাইটি, লস টু দি গভর্নমেন্ট. ওকে, here what happen, if we will take another point here, then we will get uh, okay, we will take this point, K point. Okay, here mention, I didn't mention. Okay, look at this point. K above the K point is joining point of MPC and MSB. We will take here price is fixed, whereas the combination of MSB and MSC is another point. Then the H area or deadweight loss is gained. Here, what happened? P is greater than MPC when when MSB is equal to MSC condition is taken, then the MPC here price is greater than marginal private cost. So positive production externality lead to underproduction. Positive production mean positive production in the sense that when externality is positive. Externality means suppose you are helping to produce more. Someone you are helping to or increase productivity, you are helping, that is called positive externality. And due to positive externality what happens, there is lead to overproduction in the sense that suppose ଗୋଟେ land को ଆମେ ନେଇ परिबा ଗୋଟେ एकड़ रे 10 जन लेबर काम करि परिबे କିନ୍ତୁ 10 जन रु ଆମେ 15 जन ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ କାମ କରାଇବା ତ ସେଇ 5 जन जो लेबर ଲାଗିଲେ ସେଇ ଯା ମାନେ ସେଟା अंडर यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेस ହେଲା, लेबर गुडा ओभर यूज ମାନେ ओभर यूज तो नहीं हमर जो 5 जन माने बेकार बसिले तो से जगह रे हम माने ओवर प्रोडक्शन ता देखा देला. ओके, देन कम टू द प्रॉफिट मैक्सिमाइजिंग मार्केट. M1 M2 did here Q1 Q2 is taken. Q1 point is called profit maximizing fund that will be attained. Okay, then come to the next oh sorry, this is this Quasir, and I last time I forgot to tell you. I will say you, sorry, I will show you later this thing. Okay, uh, okay, okay, then what are the role of government or public intervention? Why a public will intervene? And question maybe here arises. that need for public intervention. Why? What are the condition why a public or government will interfere or to control various externality or negative externality or positive externality. ଦି ପ୍ରକାର ଜିନିଷ ମୁଁ ମାନେ କହିଥିଲି negative externality already told you that pollute the environment. Suppose someone polluting the environment, that's why here Pigu, AC Pigu, an economist, define two concepts: tax rate and subsidy. Tax is imposed when negative externality is caused. ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ନେଲି ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କଲା ତ ଯାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା କଣ ହେଲା ନିୟର ବାय ଲୋକାଲିଟି ରେ କଣ ହେଲା ଏୟାର ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ହେଲା ମାନେ ଏୟାର ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଯୋଉ ହେଲା एयर पोल्यूशन जो हवा द्वारा माने एयर पोल्यूशन हवा द्वारा माने सेही जगह लोक मैंने भेरियस डिजीजेस भोगिले तो सेही जगह कौन कर गवर्नमेंट जो माने इंडस्ट्री स्टार्ट कर इंडस्ट्री ओनर को कौन कर टैक्स रेट इम्पोज कर बेसी टैक्स रेट देवाई बाध्य कर जहाद्वारा जो टैक्स रेट आसो से टैक्स जो कलेक्शन है से टैक्स रेटा इनवेस्ट हम कौन आम भेरियस वेलफेयर एक्टिविटीज लाइक hospital, making school, colleges, and in the various for the security of our country, defense area, the government will makes expenditure by taking the tax from the owner of the farm, those who are creating negative externality. तो ये negative externality create कला ताठू हमें कौन करिबा माने ताठू माने टैक्स नहीं किना सेही टैक्सटा हमें विभिन्न उन्नयन मूलक काम रे सेटा लगेइबा. ओके देन कम टू दी पॉजिटिव एक्सटर्नालिटी जो कथा कहली माने पॉजिटिव एक्सटर्नालिटी जने जदी माने तमरो प्रोडक्शन माने प्रोडक्शन पई हेल्प करूची प्रोडक्शन इनक्रीज करबा पई जो हेल्प करूची तो ताकू सब्सिडी दिया जिबा कथा. मु जो एग्जांपल लेली जने पेडी जने धान चाष करची आ जने महू चाष करची तो महू चाषी कोन हेल्प कला धान चाषी को जो जहा द्वारा ताकू कोन करा जिवो कि माने हमरो सब्सिडी प्रोवाइड कर दिया से जो महू चाष हनी चाष करुच्ची तो ताकू कौन करा ताकू विभिन्न प्रकार सब्सिडी प्रोवाइड करा दिया सब्सिडी देवा द्वारा कौन हम से एनकरेज हम आहरी प्रोडक्शन करने आहरी प्रोडक्शन करवा माने सीटा पेडी प्रोडक्शन पे सीटा हेल्पफुल हम पेडी प्रोडक्शन जो बढ़ी पेडी प्रोडक्शन बढ़ले आमर आउटपुट आमर कंट्री आउटपुट पूरा बढ़ जहाद्वारा कि सीटा से माने ताकू एनकरेज करा बाय प्रोवाइडिंग वेरियस सब्सिडी. Subsidy may be various subsidy. You know that in the agricultural sector, various input subsidy are provided, like fertilizer subsidy or seeds are provided, which a subsidy rate of price because they will be motivated to work more and increase production, and that increased production will increase the GDP rate of the country, increase the employment rate, and decline the price. When output increases, what happens? Output increases means price decline. Price declines means here the welfare is there, social welfare is there, not only the individual welfare is there because of the honey farming, they are getting benefits. The single farm are not getting benefit. Nearby locality farmer will be benefited from that side. So here it will provide subsidy. Then the production will increase in a large manner, and it will be when it will increase more. When it will get more subsidy, it will use this resource, use the subsidy amount and in further production, and it leads to larger production leads to larger output, and larger output leads to larger employment, and larger employment leads to also larger decline in the price of the goods. Okay, this is the this will lead to full employment situation or various okay, this may be the step the government can taken, and direct regulation can be next step. Administrative step can be taken. Regulatory, the privately determined price. Regulate means here what happens, the price rate is determined on the basis of demand and supply, but there is increase in price in a price जदि बहुत मात्रा रे बढ़ी गला तो से जगह गवर्नमेंट इंटरफेयर करिवो. है तो गवर्नमेंट इंटरफेयर करिवो कोन को हिसाब रे से गुटे माने मिनिमम प्राइस रेट रखी देबो दी प्राइस रेगुलेशन इंपोर्टेंट मेजर प्राइस सीलिंग रेट माने गुटे सीलिंग रखी देबो एई भितरे तुमको माने कहजिबो एते भितरे रुआ तो एई भितरे तुम बाध्य होई रही जीवो तो सेटा गुटे बाध्य होई किना सब जो प्राइस बढ़ुतला तो सेटा गुटे कांस्टेंट रेट रही जीवो हला आरबीआई हमर जो सेंट्रल बैंक अछि से वेरियस माने मेजर्स निए जो से माने गवर्नमेंट ताकू माने गवर्नमेंट को ये एडवाइज करे कि ए स्टेप नियो सपोज को जिनसर दाम लास्ट टाइम जो हमर ओनियन रो दाम बढ़ी जेतला प्याज दामटा बढ़ी जेतला तो से जाय रे कोन होला गवर्नमेंट इंटरफेयर कला आउ माने लोकन को माने पंचायत लेवल कोन माने लोकन को माने कम रेट रे किंतु माने क्वांटिटी टा 1 किलो रो गुटे माने कम क्वांटिटी रो ताकू प्याज माने प्याज दिया गला आउ गुटे कम रेट रे दिया गला तो हमें प्राइस सीलिंग से रेगुलेट कर देबो है ना प्राइस को रेगुलेट कर देबो बाय क्रिएटिंग प्राइस सीलिंग ओके नेक्स्ट सेटिंग मिनिमम स्टैंडर्ड फॉर हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी एट द वर्क प्लेस हमें कोन करबो मिनिमम स्टैंडर्ड तो से माने गुटे डायरेक्ट रेगुलेशन और कोन करबो माने मिनिमम स्टैंडर्ड हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी पई जो इंडस्ट्री जने स्टार्ट करछि दिया जाऊ तो से कौन कर से एरिया रे जो लोक गुड़ा माने काम कर सेफ्टी करा कथा विभिन्न प्रकार माने जो सेफ्टी मेजर्स निया कथा खाइबा गोटे जगह रहा कथा विश्राम नापी गोटे जगह रहा कथा माने वाशरूम रहा कथा तो से जिन गोटे मिनिमम हेल्थ सर्विस फास्ट एड रहा कथा गोटे डॉक्टर रहा कथा जदि केबे कहार देह असुस्थ होला से जेकिना से जगह देखि परिबो तो से जिन गुड़ा जहाँकि माने पब्लिक इंटरवेंशन इज देयर जदि हमें इंडस्ट्री से स्टार्ट कर तो लेबर को से एक्सप्लोएट करि परिबनी माने शोषण करि परिबनी केते बेले जते बेले से माने तांकू माने मिनिमम वर्क टाइम डिक्लेयर कर दो मिनिमम वर्क टाइम माने से तांकू कहबो 8 घंटा काम करिबो आ मिनिमम वेज रेट विल बी डिटरमाइन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ यूनियन लेबर यूनियन इज देयर लेबर यूनियन कोन करिवो प्रेशर करिवो जहा द्वारा प्रेशर दबा द्वारा कोन होबो से माने वेज रेट टा गुटे फिक्स लेवल रे रहबे काम ताकर जो ड्यूटी टा आवर अछि माने जो घंटा अछि केते घंटा काम करिवे सेटा गुटे जदी लिमिट रखि देबो से जारे एक्सप्लॉयटेशन हे परिबोनी आ से जगह हमर गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन इज नेसेसरी व्हाई गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशन इज नेसेसरी यू हैव टू राइट दिस पॉइंट फर्स्ट टैक्स रेट you will impose tax rate giving subsidy to the consumer producer and price ceiling is fixed setting minimum standard for health and safety of the workplace okay pollution permit माने आउट नेक्स्ट पॉइंट हे पारे हमर pollution permit माने गुटे ताकू गुटे मिनिमम लेवल ऑफ पोल्यूटिंग पावर एते तमे एयर पोल्यूशन केते मात्रा रे करि पाबो गुटे मेजरमेंट अछि सेही मात्रा पर्यंत तमे सेटिंग मैक्सिमम क्वांटिटी ऑफ पोल्यूटिंग एक्टिविटीज एंड अबव दैट स्ट्रिक्ट और पेनल्टी ऑफ फार्म्स एंड कंज्यूमर हु ब्रेक रेगुलेशन तो हमर से जो गुटे मिनिमम polluting capacity will be determined so that maximum गुटे लिमिट देखाइबो माने 220 ppm रखाइबो तो से 220 रु धज्य लोअर करबा को चाहबे जदि अधिका के करबो ता ऊपर पेनल्टी लागिबो ता ऊपर माने जेल माने केस चलिबो तो एई जिंस गुडा से स्टेप नहीं पारिबो जोटा कि मैक्सिमम क्वांटिटी माने ताकू माने गवर्नमेंट माने से जो फार्म माने सॉरी जो फार्म इंडस्ट्री जे स्टार्ट करछि ताकू गुटे प्रॉपर गाइडलाइन रे रहिबा को से गुटे ये करि पारिबो गवर्नमेंट इज देयर दैट वे he cannot break rule government authority is there supreme court authority is there so that and various social ngos are there that's why what happen they arise their voice because in this situation when ngo or reporter are there they they pressurize the government to take various action against the breaking of law those who are breaking law to be punished harshly so that they cannot do illegal things okay that may be step next booming cigarette advertising no माने जो जते बेले एडवर्टाइजमेंट आगो होतला तो जने माने स्मोकिंग पई माने सिगरेट रो भी स्मोकिंग करू माने एडवर्टाइजमेंट करतला तो से जगह से कोन गला से तले जते बेले एडवर्टाइजमेंट जने जदि हमें जते बेले मूवी देखू हला मूवी रे लिखाई दिबो से जगह जदि के माने ड्रिंक्स करूची कि हमरा स्मोकिंग करूची तो सेठी लिखाई दिबो स्मोकिंग एंड ड्रिंकिंग इज इंजरियस टू हेल्थ इट कॉजेस कैंसर तो से जिनसरा लिखिबा पई कि गवर्नमेंट बाध्य कला ओके गवर्नमेंट कहीं बाध्य कला कि से जिनसटा जितले हमर मॉडल रोल मॉडल जो एक्टर एक्ट्रेस माने କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ତ ଆମେ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଫଲୋ କରୁଛୁ ତ ସେଇଟା ଆମର ହେଲ୍ଥ ପାଇଁ ଭଲ ନୁହଁ ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ କ'ଣ ହବ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଟରଫିୟର କରୁଛି କି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କି ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଭି ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହଉଛି କି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଡ୍ରିଙ୍କିଂ ବି ଏମିତି ଜିନିଷ ଚାଲିଛି ସେ ତଳେ ଲେଖିଦବ ସେ ଆଲକୋହଲ ଡ୍ରିଙ୍କିଂ ଇଜ ଇଞ୍ଜରିୟସ୍ ଟୁ ହେଲ୍ଥ ଇଟ୍ କଜେସ୍ କ୍ୟାନ୍ସର ତ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଯୋଉ ଲେଖିଦେଲା ତ ଲୋକମାନେ ସଜାଗ ହେଇଯିବେ ତ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଣ୍ଟରଫିୟର ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟର ରୋଲଟା ଏ ଜାଗାରେ ବଢି ଯାଉଛି ଓକେ ନେକ୍ସଟ ଏକ୍ସପାଣ୍ଡିଂ ସପ୍ଲାଏ ଅଫ ପବ୍ଲିକ ଗୁଡ୍ସ ତାପରେ ଆମର ଗୋଟେ पब्लिक गुड्स कथा निया जाउची तो सप्लाय आमे जदी बढ़ई परिबा जदी पब्लिक गुड्स जो अवेलेबल अछि ता सप्लाय को हिसाब रे बढ़ई परिबा आमे पब्लिक गुड्स रे निया जीवो पब्लिक हेल्थ हला पब्लिक एजुकेशन हला एबे जो कोरोना सिचुएशन हिची तो गवर्नमेंट पाखरे एबे बेसिक मेडिकल फैसिलिटी जो मात्रा ହେଇଥିଲା ତାକୁ ବଢେଇବାକୁ ପଡିବ ତ ସେ କଣ କରୁଛି ମାନେ ଇଭିନ କୋଉ ସ୍କୁଲ କଲେଜ ର ହଷ୍ଟେଲ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ବି ସେ ମାନେ हॉस्पिटल रे कन्वर्ट करछि जा द्वारा से जगह से कोरोना रो ट्रीटमेंट करिवो हला कोरोना पेशेंट मानकर ओके एक्सपांडिंग द सप्लाई ऑफ पब्लिक गुड्स जदी सप्लाई बेसी मात्रा रे बढ़िबो जेतले हमर डॉक्टर अवेलेबल बेसी इजीली डॉक्टर अवेलेबल हेबे माने सब माने ट्रीटमेंट ता इजीली भलो भाई परिबो जा द्वारा कि माने जो माने सप्लाई जदी बढ़िबो हमर डिमांड ता जो हमर 135 कोटी लोक अछंती तार ताकर फुलफिल हे परिबो तो सेटा हमर the necessary action that to be taken by the government so that it will be welfare for the and it will be welfare for the society as well as welfare for the individual that will be beneficial okay uh, then I'll show you the last the probable question okay probable question I will show you look at this okay welfare market the probable question what is efficiency and explain Pareto efficiency so here you have to explain what is efficiency how where efficiency came into existence and what the Pareto efficiency explains you have to write this and then second question may be probable question explain sorry explain productive efficiency and technical efficiency what is productive efficiency and what is technical efficiency you have to explain here next question may be how a farm will allocate its resources efficiently মানে আমরা যে a farm will allocate its how a farm will it allocate মানে সে কোন হিসাবে সে allocate resources টা efficiently হবো সেই জিনিসটা নেক্সট লাস্ট মানে যা এক্সপ্লেন করি সেই জিনিসটা গুড়া efficiency resources efficiency কেতে হবো যেতবেলে marginal revenue is equally or perfect competition is there so many points are there you have to explain this okay what are the differences between doing things right and doing right things what I explain you that productive efficiency and technical efficiency you have to combinedly make differences or compare these two things okay then explain economic surplus and efficiency okay what is economic surplus I have to explain you that there are two types of surplus uh, consumer surplus and producer surplus both consist of economic surplus and you have to explain efficiency okay then discuss the first fundamental theorem of welfare economics first fundamental theorem what is first fundamental theorem I told you what is first fundamental theorem okay then you have to explain this what is first fundamental theorem then come to the what happens to welfare when perfect competition assumptions are not fulfilled perfect competition assumptions are there are large number of buyers and sellers it ruin then what happened and free entry and exit is not there single price is not there homogeneous products are not available then what happened to the what happened to the welfare कोन हबो welfare decline करिवो तो हम पॉइंट वाइज सीटा एक्सप्लेन करिया अछि जतबेले जदी हमर फ्री एंट्री एंड एग्जिट न रहिला तो जो लॉन्ग माने लॉन्ग रन जे जो नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट पाउची से जगह रे कोन हबो लॉस टू लॉस बढ़ी जीव जदि बेसी बेसी फार्म पड़े आसले जदि कम फार्म रहिले से जगह सुपर नोवा प्रॉफिट हम से जगह कौन हम कंज्यूमर लॉस बेसी हम तो से जिनसटा एक्सप्लेन करिवार अछि ओके এই জিনিসটা ম্যাম মানে মানে আমার যে परफेक्ट नॉलेज যদি নহলা परफेक्ट मार्केट নহলা তো সেই জিনিসটা গুলা এক্সপ্লেন করবার আছে পয়েন্ট ওয়াইজ ওকে explain deadweight loss taking MPC and MSC code. Deadweight loss, I told you, I show you the figure. I show you now the figure. You have to explain deadweight loss. Okay. Explain the deviation between MSC, MPC, SMP, and PMB. Marginal social cost, marginal private cost, and social marginal benefit, private marginal benefit, PMB. Okay. You have to explain it here. What are the deviation point? You have to explain the MPC and MSC corp. You have to equalize the point or equilibrium price will be determined and equilibrium output is determined. That figure you have to draw. Okay. Then where government intervention is necessary. This point what I just describe you where a government intervention is necessary. Here you have to write what is tax rate, where tax rate will be imposed, and what action will be there, and tax rate increase or tax rate will decline or subsidy will be provided, or where whom মানে সবসিডিটা কাহাକୁ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରାଯିବ टैक्स रेट କାହା ଉପରେ ଇମ୍ପୋଜ କରାଯିବ ଯିଏ ନେଗେଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି କ୍ରିଏଟ କଲା ତା ଉପରେ ଆମେ टैक्स ଲଗେଇବା ଆଉ ଯେ ଯଦି ଆମର ଯଦି ସବସିଡି ମାନେ ପଜିଟିଭ ଏକ୍ସଟର୍ନାଲିଟି କ୍ରିଏଟ କଲା एनकरेज कला प्रोडक्शन ପାଇଁ ତାକୁ କ'ଣ କରାଯିବ ପୁରସ୍କାର ଦିଆଯିବ ପୁରସ୍କାର in the sense that subsidy will be provided okay and price ceiling is there and various scheme is there tax you have to write all this point what I told you last okay you have to explain thoroughly because here minimum standard of health and safety should be there in the workplace in the laborer pollution permit to be maximum how much how much he should he will he will pollute the air water will be determined so that no one can pollute more than and it will be lost to the greater loss because when pollution increases what happen air pollution happen that may be causes to breathing ମାନେ ଶ୍ୱାସ ବେମାରୀ ବଢିଯିବ ଫୁସଫୁସ ବେମାର ବଢିଯିବ ଯେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡା ଅଛି ତାପରେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଅତି ଦି ଆମର ଅତି ବାଇଗଣୀ ରଶ୍ମି ଯୋଉ ହେଲା ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ମାନେ ପତଲା ମାନେ ଓଜନ ଲେୟାର ଯଦି ପତଲା ହେଇଯିବ ଆମକୁ ମାନେ ସ୍କିନ୍ କ୍ୟାନ୍ସର ଆସିବ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ଅଛି ଯୋଉ ଜିନିଷ ହବ ଏବେ ମଝିରେ ଯୋଉ ଲକଡାଉନ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଡିକ୍ଲେୟାର କଲା କ'ଣ ଶୁଭା ଯାଇଥିଲା କି ଯୋଉ ମାନେ ଆମର ହିମାଳୟ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ପାଖରୁ ପୁରା ମାନେ ସୁନ୍ଦର କ୍ଲିୟରଲି ମାନେ ଭିଜିବଲ ହଉଥିଲା କାହିଁକି କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ସେଇଟା ଡ୍ୟୁ ଟୁ ଡିକ୍ଲାଇନ ଇନ ଦି ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ରେଟ୍ ତ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭେନସନ ଇଜ ଦେୟାର ଯଦି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଯଦି ଆମର ଲକଡାଉନ ସଟଡାଉନ କରିବ ମେ ବି ପସିବିଲିଟି ଅଛି କିଛି ମାନେ ସବୁଦିନ ପାଇଁ ନୁହଁ ମାନେ କମ ସେ କମ ଦିନେ ଦୁଇ ଦିନ ଯଦି ଏମିତି କରିବ ମାନେ ମାନେ ମାସକୁ ଥରେ କି ଦୁଇଥର ଏଇ ମେ ବି ମାନେ ଆମର କ୍ଲିୟର କ୍ଲାରିଟି ଆସିବ ଆମର ଏୟାର ପଲ୍ୟୁସନ ଟା ଟିକେ କମିବ ହେଲା ତାପରେ ଆମର when next question is that when there is imperfect market what happens to welfare imperfect market যদি ଆମର market ଯଦି industry ରେ ଯଦି imperfect market ଦେଖା ଦିଏ ତ welfare ରେ କ'ଣ ହବ welfare ଟା ଆମର decline କରିବ ସେଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଗୁଡା explain କରିବାର ଅଛି question ରେ I think I have completed today fourth block third or the welfare and market failure and role of government chapter. Okay, you can ask any question. You can ask me any question. You have any doubt, then or put your doubt. Put your doubt in chat box, or you can ask me any question. If you ask, okay, you can ask me any question from the viewer side. Any question you can ask me. Then I will show you last class. Sorry, what I yeah, scarcity, sorry, the figure which I forgot to show you last time. I'll show you the figure. Sorry. Okay, this is. Uh, okay, look at this. Quasirian. I forgot this yesterday. So to show this figure, you have to know transfer learning rent, this figure and scarcity rent. Here various supply curve are there. S1, S2, S3 are the supply curve, whereas D is the demand curve, and here is the point O OUQ is the point where transfer earning is there. Another point is rent. PEQ is the PEO is the rent. Okay. Here rent is determined by taking scarcity and scarcity rent is due to scarcity of resources. Okay. This is and the differential or quasi rent is due to where, because quasi rent is on the machine or quasi rent. You have to explain quasi rent, sorry, scarcity rent is also defined by Marshall, and scarcity rent also defined by Marshall. So quasi rent is short run theory, and here I have explained you about the housing prices, how housing is so, sorry, constant demand is constant supply of housing leads to quasi rent, because so when supply is fixed but it is short run, so that supply cannot be increased, it is fixed due to increase in demand of the housing. I have told you the Ahmedabad area, a metro rail project is going on, and that area the demand for housing unit increases, because in that area your communication through metro railway is easy. Anywhere you nearby will be able to transport near easily transport from one place to another place, so that here quasi rent arises, okay, due to increase in demand, but here supply is constant. Okay, land this is the figure. Last time I forgot to show you. Now this is the quasi rent and this is scarcity rent. Okay, this is this thing. Now I conclude the class. If you have no any doubt, then I will conclude the class. Okay, you can ask him any question. Put your question or put in chat box. Producer surplus out there. अच्छा, producer surplus. So producer surplus is the surplus, माने which is the area of above the supply curve and below the price curve. Okay, below price and above supply curve. तो এই supply curve producer surplus टा धर्य तमे जने producer निया जाऊ तमे गोटे जिंस को बिकिबा पाही चाहुचो 30 टंका. ओके, तमे से 30 टंका माने माने गोटे जिनस देखैल जनकू तम मन भितर अछि जे तमे एटा 30 टंका रे बिकिबो, किंतु से जिनसटा से कंज्यूमर साइड रु जद्य देखिला ताकू इंटरेस्टिंग लागिला, से चाहिला 35 टंका देबा पई. तो जो 30 टंका तमे देबा पई चाहुतलो, तमे बिकिबा पई चाहुतलो, किंतु से देबा को चाहूची 35 टंका. तो से जगह 5 टंका रो जो सरप्लस मिलला सेटा हला प्रोड्यूसर सरप्लस. ओके, तो सेटा मु फिगर रे भी देखैली तुमको कि प्रोड्यूसर सरप्लस रे कोन हुए हमरो फिगरटा मु देखै दिया उथरे जदि producer surplus welfare market. Okay, look at this producer surplus. Producer surplus here. Okay, this is this economic surplus is defined into here above the supply line and below the price line. The area of above supply and below price line is called producer surplus. Okay, this is producer surplus. Okay, any okay, Then any doubt you can ask, or I will conclude the class. If you have any doubt, you can ask or put in the chat box. Okay, two people are there, I think. No? Two people are there. Then ask. Okay. Uh, okay, Sumit sir. Then I'll conclude the class.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. Then in next class, tomorrow we will discuss the fifth unit. Uh, Fifth unit, that is based on sorry, that is based on IT theory or international trade theory, and various theory are there in international trade. How much trade is helpful to this country, we will discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.